Welcome everyone to Sunday Fuel. I'm your host, Tom Hartman, alongside whoever the hell this guy is.
I'm Pete Hartman.
No, your volume's off. Can't hear you. Anything you're saying. See? It don't even matter. It don't even matter. We're going to be going over the trade setups that we saw for the previous week and what we can see ahead. Obviously, the big news today is the King Trump and putting out a message for the strategic crypto reserve that just launched Bitcoin up, which is pretty fantastic. I want to analyze that because it moved up exactly from the point for our signal up to another point for our signal, or
How
nearly so.
how you can hear me now, right?
Your volume is still not working. Is
I
it,
think
is
it's
it
on your
my
end
volume not working?
because
Can you hear me?
yes,
Yeah, I can't hear you.
my volume is working. Hang on.
Your volume is working there. Speak again.
Testing 1 2 3. I'll check it on the live stream.
No, I don't hear you.
Mine is working. I hear it on the stream. Yeah,
Nothing
I,
at all.
I hear it on the stream.
Okay, let me just
Test.
check the stream real quick to see if it's working there. I can't hear myself on the stream. Is it me?
Yeah, your audio is. I mean, I'm talking to you, but you can't hear me.
Oh,
Everybody thinks that Tom is smart, that he's a clever guy. And sure, he's created a signal that's probably the best signal I've ever seen. And sure, he's connected with a lot of people who believe in him and are supporting him. And sure, he's been an overachiever his whole life.
that's
But
weird.
there's more to life than just being smart and
There's
successful
gotta
and
be
capable.
more to life
Oh, you can
than
hear me.
just not every
You see? That's the
temporary.
Tom I know. The pathetic singing
No, I
Tom.
had to stop singing the Maria Orisho because I don't want to get copyright strike. I sing it too well. I sing it too well.
No, there's gonna be what, one person in the whole world who knows what you're talking about.
And do you
That's
know how
me.
they're gonna feel touched by it?
No, I'm the
That's a
guy who
Pete Holmes
understands.
laser
No.
reference. Okay, let's go over this pretty quickly because we want what was weird was that the entire last week was like this consolidation zone, right? We just sat and Bitcoin did nada, which is fine by me. Actually, it did nothing, but I actually made money off of it because,
Yeah, you say you make money off of consolidation.
yeah, I made money off its consolidation. So let's just move off to, all right, so this 2 hour chart. Take a look last week. And so what was it, the 23rd? Yeah. So, okay. Actually, we had a consolidation beforehand, and then the 21st started. And if you remember, Peter, I was saying on that video that 88,000, the level 88,000 down here below, was the level we were waiting for. Oh, you can't see my screen. 1 second.
I can't see your screen.
Well, you can't see me writing. All right. There we go. Yeah. So this level over here, 88,000. I don't know how many times I mentioned this over the last couple of weeks. 88,000 the price. The OCD price needs to get down there. And what happened? We had I was also talking about perhaps we might get this rise up to 106, but that failed, right? We talked about that last week where it failed over here. We came down and then we were consolidating sideways. And so we had our yellow zone, which means watch out, we might have a trend change. Then we had the red zone that says, hey, we're now bearish trend. And here we hit up on that level. We hit up on the, oh no. So then we still had this level that was not hit. And we just completely plummeted down, right? Towards the $88,000 level, which was right over here. So you see here, Peter, how we hit the 88. Boom. I mean, literally, this candle is on it. And then we oscillate around that level. Do you see that there?
Yeah.
So we oscillate around that level. So here, covered my short. And then the idea here is that we wait for the next day to tell us what to do. And when we got to this next day, this level over here was the level for that day was so close to the level that we're on. So this is the 88 level that we're on. And you see when we're that close, there's almost nothing you can really do other than open up your short. because we had this level calling us towards the upside, but we're in bearish trend. So until these turn yellow or green, you always want to favor the short.
Okay, but you're saying that like everybody has these things. Does everybody have this?
So not everyone has it at the moment. I've shared it with a select few.
This is your signal indicator.
These are my
What is it?
tools. These are my indicators of my levels that I've created. Generally speaking, you can always like track the volume weighted average price and these trends on your own. And I'm sort of like drawn on the chart over here so that people don't have these indicators yet. They can just follow along with what I'm doing and then make trades accordingly. But you'll soon be able to have access to these for free. Just have to sign up as an affiliate to one of our networks, and you'll get it for free. And you too can enjoy the pleasures of trading at 50x.
I recommend anybody watching this, if you're interested in that, go and find Tom's Sacred Profit on X at Sacred Profit. And as soon as it's available, he'll be posting it out, that's for sure. And until then, you can hear his insights that's inspired by his signal, which has been painstakingly crafted
Right.
over the past few years.
Well, you see here how we had this level over here. That's where the price went, rolled over. Where did it roll over to? To the next level down here that we missed. This is the 84 level. So even past the red one over here represents the weekly level, but these are daily levels. And Peter, as I mentioned all the time, the price is OCD, and so it had to go touch these other levels that it hadn't reached. And those are the exact two levels it went to, right?
This is crazy.
Yeah, so it goes exactly there, bounces around. We get our wick to let us know, okay, we're done with the downside. Sell, and then we know that the next level for the next day is up here. So you take a long from over here all the way up to the top, and you take your, what was this? This is a 2.5% move. So at 50x leverage, you make money on that, make it 100%, and then take a short from over here to the next level lower.
How do you know to make a short at that level? Is there
I always short if I come to the underside of a level. If ever I come to the underside of a level, I short. Even if I lose money on that and the price moves beyond it, that's fine, because the 5 times it works down, I'll lose one on the way back up.
Right.
So like, just like over here, this level showed up, and then I did short again from over here. I did short because we got up to this level and it failed, but that's fine. Because it failed, this turned yellow, so lets me know, hey, we're probably in for a trend change. So as the price moved up, I knew the price was going to come back down to this level, which it did. Peter, look at that. It came down exactly to that level. And coincidentally, that's exactly the time where the Trump tweet comes out, and then boom, we get this rocket up.
Oh my God. This is eerie.
Yeah.
This is like when your wife does like readings or something. It's like, do the stars dictate the market?
So what's interesting here is that, so we hit the level over here. This is where you would have gone long anyway, because you were at the support level. And the idea here is that we're going to move back to 88, because that's the next level. Even though it was revisited, that's the last time we had this consolidation of price. So moved up there. And do you see how this wick over here is right at the 88 level?
What's a little above it?
Right, but it's crossing. When a wick crosses over, that means that's the level of uncertainty. Then we cross up. Actually, if we go down to the 15-minute, you'll see even more. So here, bounces off this level, goes up, hits this level, comes down, hits again this trend line, this longer trend line from the channel we were talking about last week, and then it moves up. And actually, if we put on our waves, which is one of those other indicators you'll have from the set, you'll notice that it's responding to those waves as well. So it hit here. So it crosses past this level up, stalls, and comes back down. The reason I care about this stuff here, Peter, is that people will take a long, and then as soon as it stalls a little bit, they'll worry.
Right.
And they'll sell out their long. Same thing over here. They'll worry and sell out their long. But you're supposed to expect these resistances at these levels, and then you can have a little bit of pullback and it's okay to set your stop loss, your exit, at below the levels. It's fine, right? And to know that if you cross those levels again, let's say you did get stopped up, to know that if it crosses those levels again, get back into the position.
Mm-hmm.
And then this moves up and it moves up to the last daily level up here. And then it pulls back down so it bounces over the trends to our wave. And then it climbs back up. It's going back up, and it's trying to. The reason it's doing this is that it's trying to get to here. This is a magnet of price. This is a 96.5 level that we were that I mentioned was the level over here that was not mitigated. So here when we fell, we didn't actually get there, and so the price needs to get back up to that level. And so chances are this is building, eking its way up until it gets over here. And then here, what do you see, Peter? It's not only that level here, but we also have a trend line. So if I go back to the 2 hour, we have a resistance level over here. And so chances are, not over there, up over here, this trend. And that would make a lower from this, and this. So the chances that we're going to break past here, they're there. They're not good. They're not good because there's no other level like this hanging around everywhere. We cleared all the other ones. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, we cleared all the other ones. I'll just hide the trend real quick.
Don't forget you have a meeting.
Yeah. Yeah, we cleared all those levels. All this cleared all those levels above, and so we don't actually have any attraction above this level. I might be completely wrong. I might eat crow, but wow, the light's shining on me. I feel
that's fine. It looks good. So where's it going to go down if it goes down to
74?
Eesh. Shut the front door.
That's where I still think we get down to. Remember, this move up is a move on news. Right? When this sort of thing happens and it's the Fed minutes, it comes down.
Right.
If it goes up for those reasons, it comes back down. There's no reason why it shouldn't, because this move didn't increase liquidity, right? If we take a look at our global dollar liquidity level, this liquidity is still falling. So just because we had a bounce, just like over here, you see how, let me show you. What's a good example? All right, over here, the price moved up, right? And then came right back down. There's no increased liquidity. We were still headed down in liquidity. So the pressure's to the downside. Same thing over here. We had this move up, but it's nothing that's equivalent move up here. So chances are we reverse. Plus, we're headed to this red region, the end of our week, which happens tonight at 7 o'clock. And if it's a bearish trend, usually we fall into that. You see how this wick goes down? We fall into this red area. This is another red area over here. We fall into it. The candle actually goes all the way down to over here. Yeah. Here's another red area.
You said this last week that it was
fall into it
just before.
If it's a bearish trend, if we're going to continue a bearish trend, we generally fall into it. And so I would not be surprised at all to see this price completely reverse down to over here. Like completely. Now, if that happens, I mean, that's what I would want.
Right.
Because if that happens, then we end up with if that happens and we end up over here, that's the end of it. Then there's no more attraction levels down below. Although some people are saying this level is an attraction level, which makes me nervous because this is like 60, 62. Right? You see over here how the price didn't actually, it touched the line, but on the day of the change, that's a sus level. But there are always at some point levels below that have not been touched. So look, it could get all the way down there, which would match the support level. But fine, if it gets there, it gets there. I'm all okay with that because that gives us more levels to target as we move up, and we just stack bills on bills, sats on sats as we move to the north side. The last thing I want to show here is the liquidation levels. So we were talking about this on Sunday Fuel. You can get more information there. But essentially, we've liquidated. This is the chart of the Bitcoin liquidations.
We were talking about it on Right Moves.
The right moves. Sorry, you're right. This is what the liquidation levels look like on the crypto exchanges on February 27th, I believe, where a lot of people were short. So this is fuel for when the price moves up, because all these positions get liquidated. And they did get liquidated with the move up from Trump. And this is what it looks like now, where almost all of them are gone. And now people are positioned long. So what do you think happens when we move back down this way? Clack, 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 clack. And we rocket down to the downside. Because the last bit of level we have to the upside over here will bring us to where? Around 96.5. Which coincidentally ends up being the level that we're talking about over here, which is right up here. Right? Oh, and by the way, I think Mike Christensen from Traders Post gave me this other. He's like, oh, that 96.5 level, that's the same level I have for my Fibonacci level, around my Fibonacci level here. So if you know fibs, you might say that's a good level. So 96.5 is where I think it's the most that we actually reach for this, and I would not be surprised to see a complete reversal down to, if not 88.74, and that to me would be great, because then we consolidate in this level over here until we potentially get this rise up in first week of April. But the last thing I will say about that is that because everyone is like, well, what we'll actually do is pay attention to our liquidation levels to see, and our option space to see how are people positioned. But let's say a bunch of people are positioned for April to be the time where we get the liftoff, then we can almost be guaranteed that the liftoff will happen either before or after. I suspect before, and that would result in around March 17th or so. So the end of next week to be the time where things explode, which would make perfect sense for us, Peter, to go down to 74 for our week, and then when our next week starts off, that level will tell us that we should go to the upside. That's what I fully expect. That's what I want to happen, because I'll sell more free subscriptions. All right. Wow.
I can't handle your predictions with the light of God shining on you. This is the glory.
All right. Well, we'll leave it at that, because God's telling me I have to go. You have any questions before we leave?
That's it, bro.
Perfect. All right. It's been fun. It's been a great day, and buy Cardano all day, every day. I know I didn't mention that at all during the Sunday Fuel, but go check out the clips from the right moves, because my God, Cardano makes Bitcoin look like a little bee. Thanks, guys.